Revelio. Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do. Incendio!
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. There they are, the Ashwinders.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles. Expulso!
Held your own.
You will pay for your deed. Aha! Back for more. Knew you were still hanging about.
Your life ends here. What are your thoughts on electricity?
I shall
I see you.
Flash of inspiration. Expulso! Now to Expulso! Thought you could hide from Expulso! Quite conductive, aren't we? Hardly felt it. Expulso! Expulso! Dark magic, eh? Expulso! 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 Stop that right now! Barely felt anything at all. Expulso! You've made a grave mistake. Expulso! You're going to regret that.
Incendio! Protego!
You will pay for your deed. No! Expulso! Expulso! You'll die for that. Expulso! Expulso! Expulso!
Rest easy, my large friend. Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
A lamb to the slaughter.
Oh, what the light out of your eyes! Take up fingers, and I haven't even had to turn yet!
Incendio.
Production! No! That's just pitiful! That's proper people, that is! Production! Take up fingers! Nice try! Learned that in first year, did ya? Production! Is that the best you got? You haven't even knack it all! Production!
Incendio.
Production! Potato! Clumsy little fool! Well, like that time! You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart? And in the clouds, this one. And it's just potato!
To your knees.
You're
No match for me.
Such arrogance, thinking you could best me. I'll make you wish you were back at school. Go, coward.
I'm just warming up. You're going to regret that.
Confringo.
Impressive.
Nobody'll believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
You're gonna regret coming here.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done! This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Huh, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Hello there. Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Revelio.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
Not a day goes by.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst. Over here.
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well, lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howard mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Revelia!
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Revelio.
Because imagine how inconvenient.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
Revelio.
I have family in Eindale.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
I hope you have your affairs in order.
I swear, none of you'd have a head left on your shoulders. Am I supposed to be in?
Yes.
I shall get that goblin helm back, hopefully from your corpse.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. Revelio.
There's a hole in my pocket.
Could this be Mr. Oakes's campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet? Revelio.
Yeah. Another human? You can't stop us. I've been fighting since before you were born. Pity, right? You won't stop me. Not quite. Was that your best? Easily diverted. Your spells glance off of me. Prepare to sprint. smell? I won't rest until...
Now, find out what happened here. Mr. Oakes's trade journal.
Revelio.
Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. I should investigate.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial? A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now, to find the crooked tree.
Reparo. Reparo.
That's that. Settled.
Revelio. Incendio.
this could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
What was that?
Your poaching days are over.
Revelio.
Crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
If I wanted this, you can feed a beast, or it can Liondale's not I'll get that. One of my own. You will fall. Oops. No, too hard.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Confringo. And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here. This place has seen better days.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Incendio. Revelio.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio.
I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Aha! There you are.
What do we have here? Confringo.
Almost.
Incendio.
Impressed? Get away! That is, you're weak, human. Hit it. Too slow. You're making this. Nice try.
Revelio.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Levioso.
Never anything interesting around here.
Revelio. Goodness.
Oi, pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
A ladder. That's what I need.
Who's that?
Focus to tell us. Revelio. Now here's a sad-looking place.
The wizard will have no choice but to submit to it.
Frank, one less human to worry about.
Lumos. Reparo.
Revelio.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Wait, is somebody there? Hello?
Revelio.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
This is almost too easy.
Revelio.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
What will we